Hey folks, Grego here with another surprise snack food quickie. And before we get to the Cheetos and the Coca-Cola, how about some homemade deep fried shrimp? Yes, my wife just finished these and they are almost too hot to hold. And I'm going to start with the deep fried shrimp. No lemon, no tartar sauce, no cocktail sauce, just plain deep fried. So, Tasty Cake has been at it again. I issued a friendly challenge that for every snack food video that he does, I will match it. And let's take a look at what he's been doing, and let's analyze that just a little bit. Just recently, Tasty Cake reviewed the Japanese Tokyo Banana Kit Kat, and quite a nice review at that. And if you take a look at this picture, look down at my screenshot here where I had captioning on. My wife's Japanese, and we got into a habit of watching everything with captioning, and I find that it really helps. So I do have that turned on YouTube. But if you look down at the bottom here, just above the word second, that right there is a bag of Cheetos pizza puffs. And from what I can see in his videos, that bag has been laying there recently. And what do I have to do to get him to open them? Do I have to review some Cheetos? Possibly. Well, if that's necessary, that's what I'm going to do right now. And if you also look at his other video of the 1186 water, which is also an excellent review, I'm a huge fan of waters from around the world and where they come from and how they taste. And this is another nice one. Yet when you look in the background again here on his wall of stuff, you will also see that Cheetos pizza puffs bag. So let's get into it. I'm going to review some Cheetos to see if I can stir up Tasty Cake to open that bag and see what he thinks those taste like. Now, I my pipe dream was to review three different types of Cheetos at the same time. I was going to start with Flaming Hot Cajun Cheddar. Well, guess what? Those have been discontinued. And in fact, they are so hard to find that you will see people selling them or attempting to sell them for $20 a bag on eBay. This is a listing that is live right now. I believe it ends in the within 18 hours or something like that. So yeah, somebody in Flushing, New York has a bag of flamin' hot Cajun cheddar Cheetos, and if you need them so bad, you can click on buy it now for only $50. I think I'm going to pass on that. Now, before that flavor was discontinued, it was also offered as a Cajun cheddar mac and cheese at Walmart. And I checked Walmart's website a little bit earlier today, and it says not available. Now, the other one that I wanted to try was the Flamin' Hot Sweet Carolina Reaper. Okay, those are also, I wouldn't say discontinued, but they're not available currently. Now, when I was shopping the Frito-Lay section of a local grocery store just last week, I caught one of their employees there stocking the shelves, and guess what? She was a fellow foodie and a YouTuber, and she also does rare snack food tastings on YouTube. And she gave me a tour of the entire section and the history of what she knows of the limited edition Cheetos flavors. And she said that this one right here, Flamin' Hot Sweet Carolina Reaper, is actually an annual flavor. So I guess the next time you see it, you should probably stock up on it because someone's trying to sell a bag of them for $125 on eBay. Yeah, right now. That's a live listing right there. So I'm going to pass on those two. I'm going to pass on those two flavors, and I'm going to get to the one that is readily available right now, the Cheetos Extra Flamin' Hot Crunchy. Now, before I do that, I'm also going to taste an orange cream Coca-Cola right here. And to get this thing chilled down, I'm going to go ahead and put it on ice, get it ready. So I've got something to cleanse my palate if these Cheetos are actually hot. I think XXL hot is kind of promising. I don't typically drink Coke, but we're going to get to that and why after I taste the Cheetos. All right, so here they are. Here you go, Tasty Cake. Hopefully this stirs up another Cheetos review from you. Cheetos Extra Flamin' Hot Crunchy. All right, now since this is an American-style bag, unlike in Japan where the bags are easy to open, I'm not even going to try to mess with it. I'm just going to use scissors. Oh, here, let's take a look at the back. What sparks your taste buds? What sparks your taste buds? Now, this also it shows a dill, which I do have. And the dill one, I'm going to pair with some other dill snacks at the same time. So I do have one more Cheetos saved up for another video. Okay, so here's what they look like. Here's what's in the bag. To me, they look like the typical Flaming Hot ones, just like the same company uses for Taco Bell taco shells. Looks like a typical Cheeto. Let's see if I can get that to focus. There you go. There's your Cheeto Extra Hot in HD. Let's see what they taste like. Yeah, it's extra, that's for sure. Yeah, that is hotter than the normal ones. It hits you immediately, and then it also lingers on the back of the palate. That is really hot for just one Cheeto. I don't think that there's any way that somebody could eat a whole bag of these, and I guess you wouldn't want to because it's 8.5 ounces, and the sodium is 210 milligrams per serving, and there are 9 servings. So yeah, just under 2,000 milligrams of sodium if you were to eat this whole bag. So consider that if you've got the munchies. Don't do it, man. Are impressive. Uh, I don't know if I would pick regular Flaming Hot Cheetos or the Extra Hot in the future because I don't really care for the artificial flavoring. Um, I guess there's a time and place for that, and right now, I guess is just not the time for me. But whew, yeah, that is hot. All right, so let's get to the Coca-Cola. I'm running behind here, and I want to get this streamed before it's too late to expect anyone to even watch it. Let's get to Coke, okay? Coca-Cola is not something that I buy, and I have not. Well, yes and no. I don't buy American Coke, and I haven't since probably the early 90s. And the reason why is that I worked in a grocery store when this ridiculous stunt happened, which was called New Coke. Uh, Coca-Cola, by some act of genius or stupidity, changed the recipe of Coke and called it New Coke. And it seems like along and people hated it. You know, they got a backlash, so they changed it again and called it Coca-Cola Classic, which is misuse of the word classic because real classic Coca-Cola by the dictionary definition would have been the original recipe, and it's not because it contains, you guessed it, high fructose corn syrup, which is uh, based on GMO modified yellow dent corn number two, one of America's largest crops. And in fact, I think it was Ronald Reagan that once said, if there's anything that we're good at, it's growing corn. And if I'm incorrect about that statement, please let me know down in the comments. But this is where Coca-Cola quit using sugar, as in cane sugar, and they started using a sweetener based on corn. And myself, I don't like it because it's sticky. To me, it doesn't go down well. It leaves a bad aftertaste in my mouth, and for that reason, I don't purchase anything that has high fructose corn syrup in it, which constitutes an extremely large amount of products from Coca-Cola. So I don't patronize those types of things because I don't like the taste in my mouth. Now, there is an exception. Coca-Cola, which is made in Mexico, still uses real sugar or pure cane sugar, and those are available in America, uh, typically at a Mexican grocery store, taquerias, a carniceria. You can find those. They've gotten more expensive over the years. Uh, and I like the taste of them, particularly when they are poured over ice. And here's a picture of a 4-pack, which you used to be able to find at Walmart. They also had Georgia Peach, which was lovely. That's been discontinued. And then they had a California Raspberry, which unfortunately has been discontinued. Now, getting into the Orange Coke right here, there have been iterations of Orange Coke in the past. Here's one that's just called Coca-Cola with orange. I'm not sure where that's from. There has also been Coca-Cola Orange Sorbet. And here's the most recent marketing uh, photo from Coca-Cola for what I have here in my glass. It's available as zero sugar, which that kind of scares me because it makes me wonder what did they use to sweeten it. I don't want to have to research something like that. I'm just not going to buy or drink it. And then, of course, the orange cream, which I have right here. So let me try that. It should be nice and chilled. I actually want another one of these Cheetos, but I'm going to wait to see what this tastes like. On the nose, it tastes like Coca-Cola and vanilla, actually. I'm picking up some vanilla. That's good. That's really good. That's refreshing. Tasty. It seems like to me that there's a vanilla flavor, which is overpowering the orange. The orange is almost impossible for my palate and nose to detect. So there you go. There is orange cream Coca-Cola. By the way, I got this bottle free or I wouldn't have bought it. Like I said, I don't purchase anything that has high fructose corn syrup in it because I'm just not a fan of high fructose corn syrup. I'm not being all preachy or saying it's bad or anything like that. I just don't like it myself. So let's try another Cheeto here. In fact, let's try several. There's 1, 2, 3, 6. 8, and one of them is half, 7.5. $9.5 and 10. So yeah, the heat is there definitely, but it's not harming me. I have a pretty high tolerance for capsicum or capsaicin, the heat from peppers, but I can see this building, and I wouldn't eat a whole lot of these actually. So let's wash them down with some more orange Coca-Cola. Orange cream. I'm not getting the cream aspect. It's more like vanilla. Yeah, I'm not going to finish that. That's for sure. I'm glad it was free and it was nice to try. I have a membership at a local grocery store where they give you something free to try every Saturday. And last Saturday it was orange cream Coke, and oh hell. Okay, now the Cheetos are getting hot. Okay, I'm gonna try to calm that down with a homemade shrimp. Okay, so kids, don't eat with your mouth full. I almost choked right there. Wouldn't that be great to see Grego die live on YouTube choking on a shrimp? So anyway, um, I'm caught up to Tasty Cake, and I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of a snack food video he has coming next. For people that are enjoying this, my snack food tastings were inspired by Tasty Cake, who is also Reverend Amagon, who started Spill the Geek Tea, which is a relatively new weekly variety program, which is right here on YouTube. I'm on the program quite a bit, and I enjoy it. It's my weekly geek out session. It does have Doctor Who fans on it, but typically we're not talking about Doctor Who. We're actually talking about real life, which I think is very interesting because honestly, as much of a diehard fan of Doctor Who as you can be, isn't there anything else in real life outside of Doctor Who? That's the thing that I find fascinating about Spill the Geek Tea is that you can see opinions of people who are Doctor Who fans or even not on life outside of Doctor Who. I think it's super cool, and I very much enjoy that program. So you're going to see a couple of links down below. Man, wow, these things are hot. Jesus. I shouldn't have eaten 10 of them that fast, and my mouth is like flaming. It doesn't even say flaming. Yeah, it does. Okay. Flame, flaming hot. Okay. Uh, Congratulations, Frito-Lay. These live up to the name. They are flaming hot. My God. Uh, so anyway, there's going to be two links below. One of them is to the Tasty Cake channel. Go and check out his food reviews, okay? Watch his, and then come back here and watch mine, and watch us bounce back and forth. And and definitely check out Spill the Geek Tea. Now, a few people have asked questions about my videos from Japan, and I can promise you, just keep watching, and I will answer every single question that people have asked about my videos from Japan, because there's been some really good questions that deserve answers. Uh, there are new videos coming out at least once a week from our most recent trip to Japan, which shows a little bit of an insight with no drama whatsoever. No crazy hair, no screaming or anything like that. I'll leave that to other YouTubers to do. It just shows normal things in Japan through my camera. And I'm so glad that people are enjoying those, and thank you for all of the subscribers. So stay tuned for more videos from Japan. There's a new one coming out tomorrow. I actually don't remember what it's about right now. Or actually, yes, I do. It's a mall at Fujisawa Station, a train and bus station at the base of Mount Fuji. And it's a short 7 or 8 minute video. I have a 30-minute video I took last year, which I need to find and upload also, because I didn't know so many people were going to be interested in this video series. But take a look at that tomorrow, and just go to the 2 links below if you like stuff like this, and check out the Tase T Kaaake channel. Look at his snack reviews, because you know what's going to happen now? Now that I've burned my mouth off with these flaming hot Cheetos, he's going to have to open that bag of Cheetos pizza puffs that have been laying right there. Let's take a look at those again. See right there? Down to your lower left, that orange bag. Those are Cheetos pizza puffs. And here they are again, and they haven't moved. So now he's going to have to eat them to catch up to me. And when he does, I already have some more snacks planned, but you're going to have to stay tuned for that. So, oh, and Monday is a Spill the Geek Tea episode on St. Patrick's Day, which is also, or should be, of interest to foodies. Uh, that's a really good one, and I really had fun recording that with Tase T Kaaake, Reverend Amagon, and Candyman over in the UK. It gives some really unique personal perspectives of St. Patrick's Day, and even food from different sides of the world. So go check that out as well. You will be able to find that streaming Monday at 3 o'clock California time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, right here on YouTube. Everyone, have a nice night, and I hope Tase T Kaaake responds quick, because I'm looking forward to opening more of these snacks. But now the ball is in his court. It's his turn. Everyone have fun. Peace out from California.